Nurses, social workers, chaplains, and volunteers partner with physicians to meet patients' medical, emotional, and spiritual needs. Since 1994, the mission of Gentle Shepherd Hospice is to provide comfort, increase quality of life, and most importantly, inspire hope. They can be reached at gentleshepherdhospice.com or through the business directory at myjourneyfm.com.
It's halftime on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner. And time now for the Century Exteriors halftime report. Coming up, a complete recap of the first half. And Larry's Tire and Auto Repair presents the first half statistics. But first, a check of the Frank Good Builders out-of-town scoreboard.
27-7 at the half, one of the best halves of football for the Liberty Flames. And get this, folks. The Flames ran 41 offensive plays in this ball game, and 32 of them have been running the football. Reminds me of the Paul Brown football game. Browns versus Eagles back in the 70s when all he did for the entire game was run the football. That's exactly what Jamie Chadwell is doing today. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, as the Flames lead it 27-7. Jason Prill here with you as it's time for our halftime check of the Frank Good Builders out-of-town scoreboard. It is a busy day on the mountain. Well, maybe not just on the mountain, but all across Liberty Athletics today, no matter where they are facing off. We'll start first with women's basketball. They are going to be facing off with Cal Baptist tonight at Liberty Arena, 7 o'clock tip. They're coming off of a close loss to Duke, or a tough loss to Duke. It was close for most of the ball game before Duke finally pulled ahead. They're going to rebound tonight, or try to rebound against Cal Baptist tonight. Jamie Hall on the call. You can catch that game on the network. The LFSN radio network will be available on the Liberty Flames app at libertyflames.com. On the men's side, they're also in action tonight. Nick Pierce will have the call at 8 p.m. as Coach Richie McKay heading back out to the Great Northwest, back where he played some of his collegiate basketball. Here's what he had to say going into tonight's action.
It's a group that cares about the we over the me, that is really aligned with our mission, and it's neat to see them grow. Now, we played well against Valpo offensively. There's some things that we got to clean up defensively, but I'm resolved to the fact that when you bring in so many new guys and they're all contributors, it's going to take a little time.
That was head coach Richie McKay getting you all set for Liberty and Seattle. The Flames, they had big performances from their big guys. Owen Aquino, a double-double earlier this week against Valpo, and Zach Cleveland, he finished just shy of a triple-double as well, as the Flames would beat Valpo by 19. Turning our attention to Conference USA football. A couple games coming up later today, all starting at 4 o'clock or later. Kennesaw State and UTEP, the battle of the bottom in Conference USA. That game at 4 o'clock. UTEP on their home field. They're 5-point favorites. The game that we're going to be keeping our eye on throughout the evening and afternoon, 4:30 on the CBS Sports Network, Jacksonville State. That is who Liberty needs to bandwagon for if they want a chance at the Conference USA championship game. The numbers are in, and Jacksonville State has to win out, and Liberty has to win out for those two teams to meet in the Conference USA championship game. They will take on Louisiana Tech at 4:30. The Gamecocks, 10-point favorites down in Ruston. And at 6 o'clock, another game we'll have our eye on. 6-2 Western Kentucky. They're also undefeated in Conference USA. They take on New Mexico State. They are heavy favorites in Las Cruces. Couple games in the top 25 in action right now. And we're not going to bury the lead, because with 1:56 left to go in the third quarter, we talked about it before the turn of the quarter. Number 4 Miami, they trail Georgia Tech 21-16. It's been back and forth, but Georgia Tech, an early score after doubling up, a little touchdown in the second and a touchdown to open up the third. And in Atlanta, an upset is brewing. They have possession again against undefeated Miami. The Hurricanes trying to go back, the heavy favorites in the ACC, to make it back to the ACC championship game. Some other games going on right now. Number 5 Texas all over Florida, 42-3 with 3:03 left to go in the third quarter. and number 2 Ohio State taking on Purdue. This game, they're pitching a shutout, 38-0, and with help from Jeremiah Smith.
Howard gets the snap, sets up at the Purdue 27 to throw. Fires down on the right flat, caught by Smith, 15, races to the 10, to the 5, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Jeremiah Smith. 17-yard TD pass from Will Howard.
Paul Keels of Learfield on the call for Ohio State. The number 2 Buckeyes up big, 38-0 over Purdue, heading to the fourth quarter. Some games we'll have our eye on as the afternoon continues. Number 3, Georgia, a tough road test at number 16, Ole Miss. The numbers and the spreads are about even. Right now, UGA 2-point favorites on the road, but the Rebels, they need this win to stay alive for the CFP. They're 7-2, 3-2 in the SEC, with the Bulldogs coming off of a couple big road games already. And later tonight, number 11, Alabama, number 15, LSU, both teams coming off of a bye week. This one will be in Baton Rouge at 7:30 on ABC. We'll have our eyes glued to that one later this evening. The Crimson Tide, under Kalen DeBoer, they are 2.5-point favorites over Brian Kelly and the Tigers. So that's all the time we have for the Frank Good Builders out-of-town scoreboard for the half. Liberty leading at Middle Tennessee 27-7, 20 unanswered here in the second quarter. When we toss it back out to the stadium, Alan York will be standing by with a quick check of the halftime stats. Don't go anywhere. Plenty more coverage to come on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
A huge thank you to Gentry Lock Attorneys for their support of Liberty Flames Athletics. Gentry Lock Attorneys practice a range of disciplines to help companies, institutions, organizations, and individuals with legal and business challenges. This includes trust and estates, medical malpractice, and business litigation. Gentry Lock Attorneys are located downtown Lynchburg at 801 Main Street and serve the Commonwealth with additional offices in Roanoke, Richmond, and Norfolk. Gentry Lock can be reached at gentrylock.com.
The Good Feet Store is a proud supporter of Liberty Flames Athletics. The arch support specialists at the Good Feet Store offer customized arch support options to help with foot, knee, and back pain. Every Good Feet location offers arch support in a range of styles and sizes. The Good Feet Store is located at Ward's Crossing in Lynchburg and online at goodfeet.com. Thank you to the Good Feet Store in Lynchburg for supporting the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Our coverage of Liberty Flames football will continue after this 1-minute timeout on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Thank you, Haley's Appliance and Haley's Outdoor in Lynchburg, for being a proud sponsor of the Liberty Flames Sports Network. Haley's Appliance offers major brands of appliances and outdoor equipment, including Husqvarna Power products. They also provide delivery and service for all of the products they sell. Haley's has 2 store locations in Lynchburg, Haley's Appliance on Fort Avenue and Haley's Outdoor at 55 Hicks Road. They can be reached at haleys.com.
Ironclad Coffee Roasters and Baking Company is a proud underwriting partner of the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner. With cafes in the Richmond area and Richmond International Airport, Ironclad Coffees offers specialty coffees from around the world, including the House of User Blend and Steam Engine Blend. Ironclad Coffee also offers bakery items such as muffins, sticky buns, and more. For more information on Ironclad Coffee Roasters and Baking Company, you can visit ironcladcoffee.com.
The Century Exteriors halftime show continues on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner. Time now for the halftime statistics, presented through underwriting support from Larry's Tire and Auto Repair.
Liberty football on a 27-0 run after Middle Tennessee. Definitely dictate that. Liberty 323 yards of offense, 258 rushing, 65 on the ground through the air. Middle Tennessee just 84 yards total, 80 passing, 4 yards rushing. 4 penalties for the Blue Raiders, 33 yards, 2 for 13 for Liberty. Here's another dominating stat, 20-6 advantage on first downs.
in favor of Liberty. The Flames are 3 of 4 on third down. Middle Tennessee 1 of 5. Liberty's run 41 plays, only 24 for the Blue Raiders. Flames averaging 8 yards per play, just 4 for Middle Tennessee. Time of possession, 17:42 in favor of Liberty, 12:18 for Middle Tennessee. 2 turnovers for Liberty, 1 for Middle Tennessee. Both teams have converted a touchdown from those turnovers. Liberty defense has 3 sacks and 6 tackles for loss. Individually, Liberty quarterback Caden Salter, 7 of 9, 65 yards, 1 touchdown. Again, most of the damage on the ground. Caden Salter, 9 carries, 94 yards. Quentin Cooley, 16 carries for 92. And Julian Gray, 3 carries for 52, including a 41-yard end-around touchdown. Cooley and Salter also with a touchdown on the ground for Liberty. Tyson Mobley, 3 catches for 35 yards. Elijah Canyon, 2 for 19. Jacob Jenkins, 2 catches for 11 and a touchdown. Middle Tennessee quarterback Nicholas Vattiato, 9 of 14, 80 yards and a touchdown. Again, only 4 yards rushing for Middle Tennessee. Their leading rusher with 3 yards is Ja'Kale Middlebrook. Receiver-wise, they've got 7 different receivers with a catch today. 2 apiece for Jaden Cradle and Ja'Kale Middlebrook. The leading receiver, yardage-wise, is Cameron Lacey. He's got 30 yards receiving. Defensively today, once we get the computer to update for us here. Let's switch. Got a number of computers in here. We'll click one more time. There we go. Better late than never. There is a trio of Flames with 3 tackles apiece. Jerome Jolly, Quentin Reese, and Dexter Ricks. Ethan Crisp, he's got a couple of tackles, both of them for loss, and a 29-yard fumble recovery for Crisp, who started his career nearby at Vanderbilt before coming to Liberty. And Xavier Williams, 7 tackles for Middle Tennessee. We'll take a timeout. Our halftime coverage brought to you by Century Exteriors, and the halftime stats brought to you by Larry's Tire and Auto Repair. 27-7 Liberty. Flames get the ball to begin the third quarter as well when we come back on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Jason Porter with Legacy Realty and Development is a proud underwriting supporter of Liberty Athletics and the Liberty Flames Sports Network. Jason and his team provide buyers and sellers with their expertise in residential, commercial, investment, and church real estate. Jason can be reached by phone at 434-258-8827 or by email at jasonporterrealestate@gmail.com. The Liberty Flames Sports Network thanks Jason Porter with Legacy Realty and Development for his support.
This broadcast of Liberty Flames Athletics is brought to you through underwriting support from Larry's Tire and Auto Repair. They offer complete auto service, including tires, preventive maintenance, and more. Larry's Tire carries all major brands and is open from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. Larry's Tire has 2 locations in Lynchburg and at Able Tire in Concord, and a new service center coming soon in Forest. More information on Larry's Tire is available at larrystireservice.com.
Our coverage of Liberty Flames football will continue after this 1-minute timeout on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Carl Miller Realty is a proud underwriting partner of the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner. The Carl Miller Realty team helps simplify the process of buying or selling residential and investment property. The Carl Miller team helps clients make informed housing decisions and offer support throughout the entire buying or selling process. Carl Miller and his team can be reached at carlmillerrealty.com.
The countdown to kickoff is on. Whether you're a lifelong Flames fan or just jumping on the bandwagon, be early, be loud, and wear red. The Liberty Bookstore is an official destination for licensed Flames gear like Nike, Vineyard Vines, Peter Millar, and Cutter and Buck. The Liberty Bookstore also offers tailgating supplies and games including cornhole, tailgate tents, and handcrafted steel fire pits. The Liberty Bookstore is located across from Williams Stadium and online at libertyflames.com.
That'll start the third quarter here in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, alongside our crew. I'm Alan York. And 27-7, Liberty up by 10. Flames should get the ball to start the third quarter. Encourage all those Liberty fans out there to listen to Liberty basketball tonight. The Liberty men's team, 8 o'clock tip-off at Seattle. And a homecoming of some sorts for Richie McKay, who played his college ball at Seattle Pacific. Flames worked out there a couple of days ago upon their arrival into Seattle. Liberty's home opener coming up on Tuesday against Carolina University. The Liberty women's team at home tonight at 7 o'clock against Cal Baptist. And Jamie Hall will have that call for you on the Liberty Flames mobile app and at libertyflames.com. Nick Pierce will have the radio call tonight of Liberty men's basketball. For you Liberty fans that do like the radio show, we have moved it coming up this week from Tuesday to Thursday. So Thursday night at Mellow Mushroom, we will be there for the radio show to recap this game and get set for UMass next week. That'll be a 12 noon kickoff between Liberty and UMass. The Flames and Minutemen, two former independents during this series. Liberty is now in Conference USA. UMass will wrap up the final game of the 8-game series next year in Lynchburg on November the 1st, while Liberty will head to Amherst next Saturday for a 12 noon kickoff. And it'll be a reunion for some of us with Mike Minyard, who is now a senior associate AD for fan engagement at UMass. He spent a few years with us about 10 years ago when Liberty was in the Big South, making the move up to FBS. And Mike has made a number of stops in his collegiate administration career, and he's now at UMass. Their basketball coach, Frank Martin. Remember, he took South Carolina to the Final Four a couple of years ago, wasn't it?
Yep.
All right, we're set to go for the third quarter. We'd love to hear from those folks out there. We've got a number of video streams, facebook.com/LFSN radio. You can also email us, lfsn@liberty.edu, or join us on X at LFSN radio. Here comes the kickoff. It'll angle to the far sideline and get out of bounds. There's the yellow hanky. What a good start for Liberty. They haven't even had a play yet in the third quarter.
I was just thinking of what a frustrating start for the Blue Raiders. Last thing you want to have happen.
Take it at the 35-yard line. I mean, in this game, Liberty hasn't needed it. They've got drives of 93 and 96.
You know, Alan, when we were leaving the hotel coming over here, the coaches were all in suits. This was the suit game, and they were talking about this being a business trip and having that approach, and it's definitely mimicked that here on the field this afternoon for the Flames.
Yeah, we saw Willie Korn.
Yeah.
Talking about having some threads, boy. Woo. All right, 1st and 10, moving right to left. Mobley goes in motion behind the line. Snap to Salter, turns right, and he'll throw to the tight end, Bentley Hanshaw. The Moore Park, California native makes the grab. Xavier Williams over by the Flames bench made the stop. Hanshaw's 8th catch of the year. 6'5", 250 pounds. Team captain. And really a veteran leader on this Liberty team. It'll be a gain of 2, 2nd down and 8 all the way up now to the 37 after the penalty and the first play. Snap to Salter on second down. Handoff to Cooley. Bounces off a couple of tackles. And they'll give him a gain of 2. It'll be 3rd down and 5 coming up for Quentin and the Flames. Amari and Bailey on the stop up the middle for Middle Tennessee.
Seemed like a little bit of an early whistle there, and some forward progress had probably stopped. I guess that's what they were going on, but Quentin definitely wasn't down.
On the play, gain of a couple for Quentin Cooley, who is up to 94 yards, equaling Caden Salter, who's the first to 100. Flames 3 of 4 on 3rd down in the first half. 3rd and 5. Snap to Caden, number 7 in white. Lofts it near sideline, and do we see a flag? We don't.
Ooh,
that's a little tight coverage. Canyon on the intended route. Deshaun Elder had the counter on that, and no flag. And Flames a 3 and out on the first possession of the 3rd.
A lot of contact on that.
That there was, my friend. Max Morgan to punt. Whistle, flag, delay a game. Wow. Huh. Inauspicious beginning to the 3rd. Liberty, last 2 games, score was tied at what? I've got the answer. 14.
14, yeah.
Kennesaw State, Jacksonville State. Last week, Flames just sputtered out of the gates on their first 2 drives of the 3rd. Same thing here today, but leading 27-7. Snap to Morgan. He puts his right foot into it. A tight spiral. Howard to bounce at the 12, goes inside the 10, and it'll go back at the 11 where it's down by the long snapper. Shout out to Ryan Wilkins, the Flame long snapper on that. And a good punt for Max Morgan.
Great kick.
It'll be at the 11-yard line for the Blue Raiders, who, if you're this point, if you're Liberty and Kyle Krantz, Skylar McGee, I mean, where do you key on? Because Middle Tennessee has not run the ball at all.
Yeah.
They've tried. They just haven't been that successful at doing it. Last week, they only rushed for 95 in the win at UTEP, where the defense really had to carry them. First down, Battiano. Hands off up the middle. And just as we gave up the left hash to the 22-yard line, and Jerome Jolly made the stop. Simon Wilson, the center, was jawing and pointing after that. And that's their longest play from scrimmage, it seems like. It'll be Terry Wilkins on the carry. He's number 4 in black, second leading rusher on this team. First down from the 22. Snap to Battiano. Throws over the middle. Pass caught by Holden Willis. Their second leading receiver picks up 11 over the middle. So the 2 biggest plays they've had since maybe earlier in the game, Joseph Carter on the tackle. He's the Flames leading tackler coming in. Ethan Crisp continuing to stay out there at one linebacker spot.
Yeah, nice job by Holden Willis to just find that hole and settle down. 6'4", 212, big target right there over the middle.
First Bank and Trust first down for Middle Tennessee. 27-7 Liberty, 12:23 to play in the 3rd. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Ball between the hashes. Simon snaps the ball back to Battiano. Play action, throws over the middle. Nice grab in traffic by Miles Butler. 6'2" redshirt junior, Montgomery, Alabama, tackled down by a Corey Jones. And here comes Middle Tennessee. 27-7 Liberty, 12 minutes to play 3rd quarter.
You're the Flames defense here. The last thing you want is Middle Tennessee getting any confidence and having some feelings that they're being able to move the ball, and that's exactly what they're doing.
Ball inside the right hash on top of the blue MT logo with the horse on top of it. Cradle goes in motion behind the offensive line. Snap to Battiano, throws over the middle, and a diving attempt incomplete. Lacey, number 86, was the intended target, but it's incomplete. 2nd down and 10. That's the only thing that has slowed down the Blue Raiders on this opening drive for them in the 3rd after Liberty went 3 and out. Jerome Jolly had the coverage on that last play. Second down and 10 for the Blue Raiders, right at midfield, inside the right hash as they move left to right. Two receivers left, wing right. Low snap, bounce to Battiato. Flag is out. He had to retreat back at the 35. We'll await the call. Looks like it'll be procedure on Middle Tennessee. That's what happens, boys, when you gloat. If you're a big guy and gloat, flags coming out a couple plays later.
It's also what happens when you're an offensive lineman that's been beat today by this defensive line for Liberty.
Yeah.
You just continue to try to jump. And
Simon Wilson. The note on him, he's playing his best ball. I'm sure he did in the first half, but not right there. Second down and 15. Back at the 45. Snap to Battiato. Handoff up the middle to Cradle. Big hole tackled on by Joe Carter at the 44. That'll be a 11-yard gain for Middle Tennessee. They've figured a few things out, but it's 3rd and 5 now after the penalty and the 11-yard run for Cradle. Sherman's got a couple of catches. He goes wide left with Butler. One-on-one to the right, Holden Willis. He'll go now as a tight end to the right, puts his right paw on the turf. Snap to Battiato. Sidesteps one defender, but not a second. Joe Carter cleans it up. No gain on the play. It'll be 4th down and 5 after Cradle got the handoff. Jerome Jolly was there to slow him down. Then Joe Carter chopped him down, and Blue Raiders are going to go for it. This is the fourth down conversion of the day for anybody. They are 8 of 19 on 4th down this year. This is 4th and about 4. Snap to Battiato. Throws near side. It will be caught, says the official, right on the hash at the 42. Needed 5. They got 5.5. That was Javonte Sherman, who had only 2 catches coming into today. He's got, by our count, 3 on that one.
nice quick release there by Battiato. Did exactly the only thing he really could do on that play to get the first down.
27-7 Liberty, 9:55 to play in the third quarter. Battiato under center, 2 receivers bunched in near the line to the left. Ball's on the right hash. Snap to him, handoff up the middle. Looking for a little crease. Gain of 4 on the play by Jaquel Middlebrook. Only played in 4 games a year ago. Bryce Dixon made another stop from his defensive line spot. Middlebrook and Cradle, they complement each other pretty well. Middlebrook and Cradle similar in size. Cradle a little bit bigger. 9:12 to play. Clock ticking in the third. Liberty up 27-7. Second down 6. Battiato the snap. Hit as he throws. Ball is fluttering up, and it's incomplete. TJ Bush smacked Battiato on the ground. You always have to look for flags on that play. There are no flags. Holden Willis was the intended receiver. He had a whole host of white jerseys all around him.
Really nice timing by TJ Bush on that blitz. He was on the blind side there by Battiato. Was just a second late, but not late enough to draw the flag. Great pressure by him.
Corey Jones knocked that one down as it fluttered down from the air, and just like the game ball coming down from the drone before kickoff today.
Battiato's got 7 picks on the year too, A-Wise.
Empty backfield. Third down and 6. Snap to Battiato, throws right. It will be caught at the 28 and a first down. Dexter Ricks on the coverage. Catch made by Cameron Lacey. And Battiato does a really good job of getting the ball into spaces where there really is none.
Yeah.
That was a good catch.
That was a great catch. And nice job sealing off our defender there, too, on his back to get out of bounds.
So conversion on third down by Middle Tennessee. This is one of their most productive drives of the ball game outside of the short field they had when they scored their only touchdown. 27-7 Liberty halfway through the third. Battiato on first down. Handoff to Middlebrook. Flames wrestling down on top of the faded Conference USA logo. And I mean faded. It's supposed to be a dark blue C. It's a light blue, and the red is faded as well on the turf, just to give the fans an example of what the logo looks like. Bryce Dixon on the tackle. Gain of 4, second down and 6. 27-7 Liberty. Middle Tennessee on their 12th play of this drive after Liberty went 3 and out to begin the third. Battiato under center. Simon will snap it back. There's the snap on second down. A handoff up the middle by Middlebrook. You can hear the pads popping down below on the right hash at the 16-yard line. Gain of 5. Brings up third down and 1. Jolly and Bazell on the carry. And now it's going to be third and the length of the football, which is not even a yard.
Big stop opportunity here for the Liberty defense.
This current drive, Middle Tennessee has converted a third down and a fourth down. This is third and 1 from the Flames 16. Snap to Battiato. Handoff Middlebrook. That's a cradle this time, sorry. Picks up that length plus 1. It'll be a first down brought to you by First Bank and Trust to the 14. Corey Jones coming up from a safety spot to make the play. First Bank and Trust first down for Middle Tennessee. This drive started back at the 11 for the Blue Raiders. And now they're at the Liberty 14. Flames up 27-7. But the Blue Raiders trying to get back in this game. Battiato again under center, takes a snap and turns right. Hands off to Cradle again. He's going to be tackled down right by his hips, down to the 10. Picks up about 4 where Quentin Reese collides with him with his number 16 white jersey. Second down and 7. From just outside the 10-yard line. Blue Raiders
sensing some momentum here.
Marching to the south end zone to our right. Overcast, cloudy afternoon here in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Second down and 7. Battiato takes a snap, fade in for Willis. It's incomplete. Coverage on the play by Alex Oliver, number 12. Transfer from VMI, where he played under cornerbacks coach Dino Waits a couple of years ago.
Oliver did a nice job, not only in coverage there, but looking back at Battiato, as that ball was in the air. Had it not been overthrown, he might have been able to make a play on that.
Third down 7 from the Liberty 11. 27-7 Liberty. A stack of 4 receivers and a diamond outside the offensive line to the left. Battiato on 3rd and 7 gets the snap, backs up at the 20, throws over the middle. It's caught. Joseph Carter on the tackle at the 4. It'll be short. Catch made by Hayes Sutton. He was tripped up immediately when he caught the ball. And it's going to be 4th down and an inch at the 5-yard line.
Some discussion here going on with the sideline.
They're going to bring in the jumbo package. Slade Alexander, Evan Potiker. A couple of beefy, like fullback type size guys. They line up to the left. It's 4th and 1 from the 5. Battiato under center, and Derek Mason, the head coach, wants to call timeout. And he does.
Timeout. Middle Tennessee State, they're first.
30
seconds.
Good crowd support there going into the Flames end zone too by the Flames in red there in the corner making some noise on that play call.
Yeah, Sparky out there as well. The Flames cheerleaders made the trip here to Murfreesboro. You know, Derek Mason is their new head coach. Talked a little bit about him and his career. He was in TV last year. He was the head coach at nearby Vanderbilt from 2014 to 20. And he has made a number of stops in his career. And he's a man of the people. I understand he's gotten out many civic groups. He'll meet a lot of fans on campus. He's done a good job of connecting with the community. All right, timeout over. Middle Tennessee to the line at the 5-yard line. It's 4th and a foot. I backfield. Cradle dots the I. Battiato under center. Snap is to him. Turns right. Cradle the call. He's hit at the line. Where's the stop going to be made? And the spot. Where's the spot? The Flames collided with him around the right side, and it's going to be a turnover on downs. Turnover on downs. The Flames defense at the 5-yard line. Brenton Williams and Joseph Carter come up to make the play. And the spot is right at the 5, and the Flames hold.
What a phenomenal job by the Flames defense to just run downhill with that play, not allow the Middle Tennessee running back to turn the corner. Huge stop.
And as of now, the Flames will take over at the 5-yard line after the stop. Yeah, they're going to take a look at it. Cradle got the handoff, was bounced out to the right. Flames hit him before the 5. And the mark now is just inside the 5. He didn't need to get a few inches.
Well, there was nowhere for him to get. He was just trying to make that turn, and great job again by the Flames defense.
I'm down here right by the sticks, and it does look like he's a little bit short. It looked like it was short from here.
That's just deflating if you're Middle Tennessee.
Huge drive.
And it's kind of ironic. They haven't been able to run the football at all today. And 4th and 1, they probably would have been better to pass for it maybe. But, again, pride's on the line when it's 4th and an inch or two. Like, get the first down. I don't care who it is.
Right.
I mean, Liberty's been in that situation a few times this year.
Yep.
And we say the same thing. Like, just get it.
Yep.
And great job by Liberty's defense that time on the stop after Liberty went 3 and out. The replay booth taking a look at the spot after Liberty stopped Cradle, the tailback, on the handoff on 4th and 1 at the 5. Jerome Jolly, Joseph Carter got credit for the tackle.
On the field, I'm sorry, correction. The ruling on the field was the runner was short of the line of the game. Replay has confirmed that the spot is accurate. We will measure for a first down.
So the spot is correct. Tyler Turner, this is on you, my friend. You said the spot was short. I'm just joshing with you.
I'm looking right down the line, unless my vision's really bad all of a sudden. Looks like it's about half a yard short.
All right, we've seen this before. Jacksonville State last week had a stop, and they measured, and they got excited when the officials said they didn't get it. We'll see what happens here as they pull.
Jamie Chadwell's watching too, yep.
And it is short. That's a very flimsy yardstick, but it's short. The tip of it just bent. Hey, come on now. Better check the bottom of that yardstick. That thing just bent. Anyway, Flames hold. And remember the first half, Liberty had a couple of drives of 93 and 96 yards.
Yeah. Boy, but you said it, AY. What a deflating possession there for Middle Tennessee to come up empty after getting in some rhythm, showing some signs of life, getting some confidence. And, man, the Flames just did a great job of stopping them.
Timeout down below. We'll take it with them. 27-7 Liberty, 5:05 left in the third. We'll return to Murfreesboro, Tennessee after this timeout from Van Wagner.
Flames Nation, it's time to rock Liberty Arena. Liberty men's basketball is back. Be at the home opener this Tuesday when Liberty takes on Carolina University. Tip-off time is 7 p.m. in Lynchburg. See every three-pointer.
He'll pull up from 30 feet. Bottoms! Caden Matheny.
Every big play.
Down the floor, Cleveland, reverse layup. Oh, left to right!
Liberty Flames basketball is back on the mountain. Get your tickets now at lubasketball.com.
Liberty Flames football on WRVL Lynchburg, WBOP Buffalo Gap, WVRI Clifton Forge, WVTW HD3 Charlottesville, WKHK HD3 Richmond, WHRO HD3 Norfolk, WVRL Elizabeth City, WVRA Enfield Rocky Mount, WVRD Zebulon, WVRH Norlina, WVRP Roanoke Rapids.
The Liberty Flames thanks Segra for their support. Segra collaborates with businesses to offer cloud, security, voice and data technology, and connectivity solutions. Segra provides these broadband and data security solutions throughout the Mid-Atlantic and Southeast and can be reached at segra.com. Segra, a proud underwriting partner of the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Century Exteriors is proud to sponsor Liberty Flames Athletics. Century Exteriors offers home renovations, including but not limited to gutters, roofing, home additions, and much more. More information on Century Exteriors and its services is available by phone at 434-239-6722 or online at centuryexteriors.com and on Facebook and Instagram. Century Exteriors is a proud supporter of Liberty Flames Athletics.
Welcome back to Floyd Stadium in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. I'm Alan York alongside Jason Porter and our crew. Tyler Turner is down on the Carter Bank sideline. Liberty, after the fourth down stop, will get the ball back. And first down handoff to Quentin Cooley behind his tackle, Jordan White. Does not garner much. Parker Hughes, stop made from a linebacker spot. It'll be no gain for Quentin Cooley. And Liberty, actually they'll lose about a foot on that play. Still second down and 10. Liberty up 27-7. Shotgun for Caden Salter. Takes the snap from the end zone. Play action. Backs up in the end zone. Throws over the middle. And a crossing pattern caught by Canyon at the 30. Up to the 35, the 40. Towards midfield. Flag is out. And I believe a block in the back by Bentley Hanshaw. We'll see. Man, what happens on this play.
Yeah.
During the run, holding, offense, number 15. 10-yard penalty from the spot and foul. First down.
So the Flames do get a first down on that play. Great
I was going to
connection
say,
there.
Can't fault the execution there. Beautiful route by Canyon to just kind of come underneath the seam there, that defensive secondary. And Salter hit him in stride.
Yeah, that's a very nice looking play.
So Canyon on the catch. It'll be first down and 10. Canyon's third catch of the game. Tight end left, two receivers right for Salter. Ball's on the left hash. Double clap. Option pitch to Blue right side. 30, 35, 40. He nears midfield. Tackle down around the 44-yard line. Gain of 12 for Von Blue. Xavier Williams, Anthony Bynum on the tackle. Right between the hash marks. Von Blue, a little versatile. Redshirt freshman from Mount Pleasant, South Carolina. Banged up most of last year with an injured shoulder, but has been completely healthy this year. Speaking of healthy, good to see Trayon Sibley back. He's lined up to the left, number 21 in black. Canyon to the right. First and 10. Snap to Salter. Handoff. Cooley up the middle. Wrestled down at midfield. Flag is out. Flag was thrown from the backfield. A second flag has just been thrown. Xavier Williams,
I believe
wrestled down.
I believe that was a face mask.
Yeah.
You know, Cooley has a word or two for the Blue Raiders on that. The officials are talking about it. 27-7 Liberty, 3:17 left in the third. By time, a quickly played third quarter. Rory Bernard, our referee today.
There are 2 fouls in the play, both on the defense. Personal foul, face mask. Defense, number 21. After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct. Defense, number 21.
Wow.
Both fouls will be enforced. First down.
Abdul Muhammad, whose dad Abdul won a couple of natties with Nebraska back in the day. Not one, but two penalties on number 21.
Yeah, I think that unsportsmanlike, AY, he knocked the ball out of someone's hand there, I think was what they saw, what the official caught on that one. But
wow. Now, he didn't even make the tackle. That's what is surprising to me, that he ended up with two penalties. They'll mark it down to the 20-yard line. Second drive of the third for Liberty. First ended in a punt. Liberty then stopped Middle Tennessee at the 5-yard line. First and 10 from the 20. Snap to Salter. Handoff to Joyner. James Joyner being thrown down. Little hip toss by the Blue Raiders. Anthony Bynum will get the tackle.
Middle Tennessee's taking a little bit of a gamble here on this series. They're bringing some edge blitzes in, and Liberty's making them pay with some big chunk yardage.
27-7 Liberty, 2:45 to play in the third. Offset eye to the left for Salter. Cooley, number 20. He's the trail car behind Salter. To the left is Juju Gray. There's a feed to Cooley up the middle. And he'll pick up not much, if anything, maybe a yard. It'll be 3rd and 5. Cooley's gone over 100 yards again. His 6th of the year, 13th of his career. Shakai Woods, defensive lineman on the stop. It's 3rd and 6. Liberty 3 of 5 on third down today. This is at the 17 of the Blue Raiders. Moving to the left, double stack receivers each way. Cooley to the right of Salter, and a timeout for the Blue Raiders. They have to expend a timeout. We'll take it with them with 2:01 left in the third. Liberty 27, Middle Tennessee 7. This is Liberty football from Van Wagner.
Thompson Brooks Insurance is a proud supporter of Liberty Flames athletics. Thompson Brooks Insurance helps individuals and businesses with their insurance and investment needs. The team at Thompson Brooks is experienced in understanding life and health insurance, Medicare, and retirement planning. Thompson Brooks Insurance can be reached at 434-385-8500 or online at thompsonbrooksinsurance.com. Thompson Brooks Insurance, planning today for tomorrow.
Joe Yock, branch partner with Alcova Mortgage, is a proud supporter of the Liberty Flames. Joe Yock provides step-by-step lending support, explains the options, and connects clients with the most suitable loan. Joe Yock of Alcova Mortgage provides home mortgage and lending services to buyers and investors throughout Central Virginia and can be reached at 434-258-3549 and alcova.com/JoeJ.
NMLS ID 315849, Alcova Mortgage. NMLS ID 40508, NMLSConsumerAccess.org, Equal Housing Lender.
AquaPros is a proud supporter of Liberty Flames athletics. AquaPros serves Lynchburg and the surrounding region with hot tubs, pools, grills, hearth items, and accessories. AquaPros carries brands including the Big Green Egg, Marquee Spas, Hearthstone and Vermont casting stoves, and more. With locations in Lynchburg, Bedford, and Roanoke, AquaPros is ready to serve you. More information on AquaPros is available by phone at 434-237-5913 or at aquapros.com.
(27-7) Liberty, 2:01 to play in the third quarter from Murfreesboro, Tennessee, the campus of Middle Tennessee State. Overcast afternoon. I understand it's starting to spit just a little bit out there. Some showers making their way into the area. Liberty with a third down call coming at the 17-yard line. This drive started back at the 5 for the Flames after stopping Middle Tennessee on 4th down and 1 from the 5. Liberty on this drive got benefit of Big 30-yard double penalty from Abdul Muhammad. Canyon to the left, 2 receivers to the right on 3rd down 6 at the 17. Salter, the clap, gets the snap, rolls right, pump fakes it to the right, now throws end zone, and it's dropped on the right sideline. Tyson Mobley, right by the baton twirlers for the Middle Tennessee State dance team. Incomplete. It'll be 4th down and a Colin Carhew opportunity now.
Really good effort by Mobley on that play. He almost came up with it.
John House on the coverage. 35-yard field goal attempt for Colin Carhew. He is 12 of 15 in his career between 30 and 39. This is right between the hash marks to our left. Max Morgan will hold it. Good snap, good hold. Kick on the way. Boomed it, and it's good. 35-yard field goal for Colin Carhew right through the north end zone to our left. Adds to the Liberty score, 30-7. Timeout on the field, 1:49 left in the third. This is Liberty football from Van Wagner.
The Journey thanks Blue Ridge Apothecary for their support. Blue Ridge Apothecary compounds personalized prescriptions to meet the needs of individual patients. They prepare medications such as bioidentical hormone replacement, skincare products, pain creams, and pet medications. Blue Ridge Apothecary is a compounding-only pharmacy located across from Towers Mall in Roanoke and can be reached through the Journey Business Directory at myjourneyfm.com or at 540-345-6480.
The Journey thanks C12 for their support. C12 is a network of Christian business owners and top executives. They're committed to building high-performance businesses as platforms to positively impact the world around them. With faith as the foundation, C12 members meet in exclusive confidential peer groups to dig into challenges, seize opportunities, and develop strategic plans. C12 can be reached in the business directory at myjourneyfm.com and at c12virginia.com.
At Carilion Clinic, the success of their employees is based on a culture that welcomes them and nurtures their growth. As the largest nonprofit employer west of Richmond, Carillion's team members are always learning and forever curious. Carilion is more than a healthcare system. It's a team of unique individuals doing what matters most, caring for the community. Visit carillionclinic.org/careers and search their opportunities. Come join 13,000 employees who are Carilion proud.
To play in the third. Colin Carhew, a 35-yard field goal. Colin on the year now, 8 of 11 with a long of 47. He kicked a couple of weeks ago at Kennesaw State. So Liberty, 79-yard drive with the field goal. Here are the scoring drives for Liberty today. 93, 85, 96, 23, that's the outlier. That was helped out by a fumble recovery by Ethan Crisp. And 79 yards. A couple of those, or one, a double-digit drive. Braden Beck will kick it off here at the 35. Howell, number 81, will get the kickoff. It's going to be in the back of the end zone for Braden Beck and the Flames. Our broadcast today brought to you on the radio in part by Gentle Shepherd Hospice, providing Christ-centered hospice care in Southwest and Central Virginia. More information is available at gentleshepherdhospice.com. Remember, don't forget Liberty basketball tonight. Men's team out in Seattle, 7:30 Eastern. You can hear that on the Liberty Flames app. Also locally, 101.1 in Roanoke. Hello to all our fans in the Star City. And 107.5 in the Berg. Liberty women's basketball, 7 o'clock tonight on the Liberty Flames mobile app with James K. Hall. We call him Jamie. First down and 10. Battiato from the 25. Sneaks out of the pocket. It'll be tackled right before the line of scrimmage. Bryce Dixon has had quite the game defensively. He's dapping all his boys up down there with some hard high fives.
Yeah,
he's 6'1", 290. I bet it takes a man to get a high five from Bryce Dixon.
That would hurt. Lots of energy from Dixon. He did a great job getting rid of that offensive lineman that was locked up on him to get the sack.
Bryce Dixon lined it up in front of that center, Simon Wilson. Bet that's a fun matchup down there. 2nd down and 11. Battiato shotgun, empty backfield, gets the spiral snap. Throws out left side, caught by Sherman over by the numbers as he slides down. Gain of about 6 on the play.
Something about that route that Battiato didn't like either. He was trying to correct Sherman there, trying to show him where to go, but completion nonetheless.
Marion Williams on the coverage. 3rd and 4, the black-cladded Blue Raiders. Double stack receivers right, 2 receivers left. Movement by the right tackle, Ellis Adams. Back him up.
Offense, number 79. 5-yard penalty. 3rd down.
That's Zach Clayton, true freshman out of Sonoya, Georgia. Played at the same high school, East Coweta, as our center, Aaron Fenimore. And I probably didn't pronounce that right. I sat with Aaron for about an hour back in the preseason talking about the pronunciation of his hometown in his high school. I probably still don't have it right. Aaron, I'll talk to you on the plane, buddy.
There you go.
3rd down, 7 after the penalty. 3 receivers right, 1 left. Snap to Battiato. Pocket holds. He throws over the middle. Nice catch by Willis. He's a good target.
Yeah.
Catch made at the 49. Stop made by Charles Yates. 1st down. Now on the 3rd down conversion for Middle Tennessee.
You know, as a wide receiver, these guys know that they can just find that seam and sit down and settle, and Battiato's going to find them.
All right, that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter. 30-7 Liberty. Our quarter break brought to you by Lynchburg Nissan. I'm strumming the piano. Okay, they say don't do that anymore. It's my version of The Journey. Caleb, you made me don't feel any better because you didn't know, Jason. All right, timeout on the field. 30-7 Liberty. We'll be back for the 4th after this from Van Wagner.
As a proud sponsor of Liberty Flames Athletics, Carter Bank & Trust offers customized banking strategies and services for Liberty Flames fans and families. This includes banking services along with mobile banking tools through Carter on the Go. Carter Bank branches are located throughout Virginia and North Carolina, including 8 in the Lynchburg area. They can be reached at cbtcares.com. Thank you, Carter Bank, for supporting Liberty Flames Athletics.
This broadcast of Liberty Flames Athletics is brought to you through underwriting support from Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola is proud to present today's post-game report on the radio. On your way home, the Liberty Flames Sports Network will go inside the locker room and bring you the post-game thoughts from the Liberty Flames student-athletes and head coach. More information on Coca-Cola is available at coca-cola.com. Coca-Cola is a proud supporter of Liberty Athletics.
Flames Nation. It's time to rock Liberty Arena. Liberty men's basketball is back. Be at the home opener this Tuesday when Liberty takes on Carolina University. Tip-off time is 7 p.m. in Lynchburg. See every three-pointer.
He'll pull up from 30 feet. Bottoms! Caden Matheny.
Every big play.
Down the floor, Cleveland reverse layup. Oh, left to right!
Liberty Flames basketball is back on the mountain. Get your tickets now at lubasketball.com.
30-7 heading to the 4th quarter. Liberty out in front of MTSU. Jason Crow with a quick check of the Frank Good Builders out-of-town scoreboard. We've been giving you updates all afternoon. Number 4, Miami, they still trail 28-23 to Georgia Tech, but it is 4th and 3 from Tech's 40-yard line with 2 minutes to go in the 4th. So Miami will run a 2-minute drill to try and win it. We'll keep you updated after the game on what happens in that one. Alan, back to you for the 4th.
All right, Jason. Out-of-town scores brought to you by Frank Good Builders. Flames have built the lead here 30-7. And Middle Tennessee playing a version of the Flames quarter video for the Blue Raiders, who trail in this game 30-7. Liberty with the lead. And I was going to ask if that was on the PA or a live mic. That was a live mic.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's performing down there in front of the band. It's impressive.
All right, we're about to start the fourth quarter. Liberty, 387 yards of offense, 201 for Middle Tennessee. Our quarter break brought to you by Lynchburg Nissan. 1st and 10, Battiato play action. We'll throw up top. It spirals down, and Willis was open, but the ball drops right in front of him. Just could not catch up to it on that bomb down the field. Incomplete.
Nice play to start the fourth quarter for Middle Tennessee. Just a little past Willis's fingertips.
Flames bringing in some backup defensive guys. Larry Jones III, sophomore from Lakeland, Florida, coming into the game. 2nd down and 10. Battiato in the shotgun. Number 4, Terry Wilkins behind him, the tailback, on 2nd and 10 from the 48 of the Blue Raiders. Snap to Battiato, feeds to Wilkins around the right side. Larry Jones there to help out on the stop. Quentin Reese also. It'll pick up. Gain of 5, 3rd and 5. They've turned the lights on here at Johnny Red Floyd Stadium on the campus of Middle Tennessee State. 30-7 Liberty, 14:30 left in the ball game. We're here in the Flames quarter, as Liberty football likes to call it. Wilkins remains as the tailback, number 4 in black. Battiato to his right on 3rd and 5 at the Liberty 47. Cradle goes in motion behind the line to the right. Snap to Battiato. Pressure comes. They throw over the middle. It's Willis wide open. 35 to the 30 to the 25 and chased out of bounds by Brylan Green at the 20-yard line. That's a gain of 33 yards to Holden Willis out of Greenback, Tennessee. Started his career at South Florida. Out last week with a concussion. He is a certain weapon that they love getting him in space. And
yeah, the Flames brought everybody on that blitz too, Allen, and Battiato made them pay.
That was a great job by the line and the running back to pick that blitz up. 1st and 10 from the 20. Snap to Battiato. Hands, nope. Yeah, he does hand off, pardon me, to Wilkins, the tailback. Gain of a couple right down the left hash. 30-7. Liberty. Aiden Vaughn, transfer from Wisconsin out of Wixom, Michigan, on that stop. 2nd down and 7 after a gain of 3 to the 17-yard line. Liberty leads it 30-7, 13:08 to play. A couple of tight ends trade to the right before the snap. Battiato goes in motion, gets the snap, rolls left, will toss it up, and it's a bobbling attempt and a touchdown. The near left pylon, the running back, Terry Wilkins, snuck out of the backfield and got right between a couple of defenders, Ethan Crisp and Charles Yates, and he held on to the football with 12:53 left and a touchdown for Middle Tennessee.
Yeah, great job by Wilkins to come down with that ball. He sort of caught it at the high point and kept it above the two defenders for the Flames for the touchdown.
Zeke Rankin for the extra point, number 7 in black down below. Right-footed kicker. Snap's good. Ball placed down, and it's on the way, and it is good. Take a timeout with 12:53 left. 30-14 our new score. Liberty out in front. And we return to Murfreesboro after this timeout from Van Wagner.
Thanks to Earthright Mid-Atlantic for their support of the Liberty Flames. Earthright Mid-Atlantic offers home energy improvements and solar installations. They welcome projects ranging from small energy efficiency upgrades to full home solar systems. They also provide sustainable energy learning experiences through Lynchburg Parks and Recreation. Earthright Mid-Atlantic can be reached at 434-200-9716 and at erepower.com.
We thank First Bank and Trust for its support of Liberty Flames athletics. First Bank and Trust addresses the financial needs of the community through agriculture, business, personal, and mortgage lending. They offer checking and all their financial services at 2 branches in Lynchburg, and more than 30 locations in Virginia, Tennessee, and North Carolina. First Bank and Trust can be reached at firstbank.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Turn up the heat. Foster Fuels is a proud partner of Liberty Athletics. Since 1921, Foster Fuels provides propane and gas services throughout Central Virginia and surrounding areas. From propane to fireplaces and tank installs to tankless water heaters. They also offer an app for requesting service, ordering fuel, and to pay your bill. Foster Fuels can be reached at fosterfuels.com.
.53 left in our ball game for Murfreesboro, Tennessee, 30-14 Liberty. Check of the out-of-town scoreboard brought to you by Frank Good Builders. 1:30 left from the Flats in Atlanta, 28-23 Georgia Tech. And they're trying to score again. Running back just went around the right side, stayed in bounds. Miami does not have any timeout, so Georgia Tech, if they play it right, and it's a big if. Last year they were in the same situation. They screwed it up. They ended up winning or Miami screwed it up, and Georgia Tech ended up winning. So very similar situation with Georgia Tech, but a little bit different field position game for the Yellow Jackets. Again, Georgia Tech 28, number 4 Miami 23. 1:11 left from Atlanta. Out-of-town scores presented by Frank Good Builders. Zach Benedict will kick it off. Middle Tennessee scored on a 17-yard catch by Terry Wilkins. Here's the kickoff by Benedict. It'll be short. Juju Gray on the run at the 9. Runs between the hashes, 10-15, and tripped up at the 20. Number 52 made the stop for Muaz Bayard. Made that tackle. Special teams wise. All right, if you're Liberty, Jason, what are you looking for here? Still a lot of time left, and you don't have time to take your foot off the gas. So you've got to keep going.
Yeah, that's exactly right. It's definitely not playing not to lose kind of mentality here. You still want to be aggressive and keep rolling. The ground game has been effective. It also helped to grind the clock out. You got to take care of the football, and on the 20-yard line here, field position is important as well.
Canyon goes left. Sibley goes right. Cooley. There's a flag out. Delay a game again for Liberty. Quentin Cooley puts his arms up by his sides and says, what happened? And coming out of a timeout, you can't have it. No. You can't have it, and you could hear the vibration from the booth next to us, the Liberty coaches. I'm sure their windows are open. I heard one of them say, what? So first down 15 now, 2 receivers right, tight end to the left, and offset to the right. Little rugby scrum will blow the play dead at the 20, so he'll pick up 5 to bring up second down and 10. Quentin Cooley over 100 yards today. Caden Salter, I don't think he's run the ball yet in the second half. He had 9 for 94 yards in the first half.
Yeah, offensively, there's definitely been some different looks here in the second half for the Flames.
Second down and 10 from the 20 of the Flames. Snap to Salter. Play action on the hash. We'll throw a dart and a jumping catch by Sibley down on his backside to the 37. Does a little shimmy and says first down. Welcome back to the lineup, Trayon Sibley, after missing last week with an injured hamstring. Abdul Muhammad, who had 30 yards of penalties by himself in the last drive, will get credit for the tackle, even though Sibley just jumped and caught it and fell down.
Caden threw that off his back foot too, Alan.
First down from the 37 of Liberty. Snap to Salter. Hands off to Cooley. Crease up the middle. Takes it into Middle Tennessee territory at the 49-yard line. Actually, they stop him at the 50. Good chunk of yardage there by Quentin Cooley. Ricky Smith on the stop defensively for the Blue Raiders.
Just been a great day of work here by the offensive line for the Flames, protecting Salter, opening up these running lanes.
Cooley's up to 120 yards on 22 carries. First down 10 for Liberty right at midfield, leading 30-14. Snap to Salter, turns left. Again, a handoff to Cooley up the middle. And that yardage just continues to add up as those plastic pads pop down below, down to the 40. Another 10-yard gain for the cue ball. Quentin Cooley, House and Williams double team on the tackle. First Bank and Trust first down for Liberty. They're 28th of the ball game. It's at the Middle Tennessee 40. Flames moving left to right, leading 30-14. Jenkins wing to the right. Sibley wide right, the receiver. Snap to Salter. Handoff to Cooley again. And now Liberty just using those legs of Cooley, milking that clock right now. 10-16 to play. Muhammad and Jared Douglas on the stop. Liberty in their white helmet, white jersey, white breeches today with that bright red numeral Liberty in cursive above the chest and the Sparky on the side of the helmets today. Second down and 5. Liberty at the 35 of the Blue Raiders. Snap to Salter, right hash, throws it right side, wide open. Juju Gray makes the catch at the 10, breaks the tackle at the 5. He's into the end zone. Light him up. Touchdown, Liberty. Juju Gray with his second touchdown of the day as he weaved his way by Xavier Williams and Muaz Byard. He catches one after rushing for one into the end zone. 36-14 Liberty.
And how about the yards after the catch, AY? Great sideline tiptoe work by Juju Gray. Faked out a couple of defenders right on into the end zone.
A pick-me-up touchdown after Middle Tennessee had just scored. Colin Carhue in for the point after. Snap, ball down. Right foot is into it. Tumbles through the uprights into the metal bleachers behind the net. 9:42 left in the ball game. Liberty 37, Middle Tennessee 14. Wave those Liberty flags, Liberty cheerleaders. You've earned it here today. This is Liberty football from Van Wagner.
Frank Good Builders is a proud supporter of the Liberty Flames. Frank Good Builders and its partners design, build, and renovate custom homes in Lynchburg and the surrounding areas. From designing a plan to picking out fixtures, Frank Good Builders works with each client to create and renovate custom dream homes. Frank Good Builder, tradition, innovation, trust. Frank Good Builders can be reached at 434-238-3710 or visit frankgoodbuilders.com. Liberty Athletics thanks Frank Good Builders for their support of the Liberty Flame Sports Network from Van Wagner.
The Journey thanks Gentle Shepherd Hospice for their support. Gentle Shepherd provides Christ-centered hospice care in Southwest and Central Virginia. Their dedicated team of registered nurses, social workers, chaplains, and volunteers partner with physicians to meet patients' medical, emotional, and spiritual needs. Since 1994, the mission of Gentle Shepherd Hospice is to provide comfort, increase quality of life, and most importantly, inspire hope. They can be reached at gentleshepherdhospice.com or through the business directory at myjourneyfm.com.
A huge thank you to Gentry Lock Attorneys for their support of Liberty Flames Athletics. Gentry Lock Attorneys practice a range of disciplines to help companies, institutions, organizations, and individuals with legal and business challenges. This includes trust and estates, medical malpractice, and business litigation. Gentry Lock Attorneys are located downtown Lynchburg at 801 Main Street and serve the Commonwealth with additional offices in Roanoke, Richmond, and Norfolk. Gentry Lock can be reached at gentrylock.com.
9:42 left here from Murfreesboro, Tennessee. 37-14 Liberty. Juju Gray with a 34-yard touchdown catch. Nice moves on the near sideline. He also has a 41-yard touchdown run on a reverse end around. Good to see him healthy. Good to see Liberty with some healthy bodies. I think that's going to make a difference moving down the stretch here. Going to head downstairs. Carter Bank update. Tyler Turner, you got a good look at that touchdown catch and run by Juju Gray. And the vibe on the sideline must be pretty high right now.
Yeah, definitely a really relaxed atmosphere. Everyone's just like dancing, having a lot of fun. And I talked offline about needing a 10-minute drive, but hey, 3 minutes quickly getting down the field and another big play by Gray. That works.
37-14, Liberty leading Middle Tennessee. Braden Beck with the kickoff, left to right. He'll jog up with his number 85 jersey, swings that right leg into it, and a fair catch called for by Howell at the goal line will give the Blue Raiders the football at the 25-yard line. This is just the 6th combined drive in this second half, and the 3rd for Middle Tennessee. First one, it was a 4th down and goal at the 5. Remember the stop at the 5-yard line. Liberty converted that into a field goal, and the drive they just had, Terry Wilkins, a 17-yard touchdown catch. So Middle Tennessee scored on their 2 drives in this half, but trail 37-14. Nicholas Vattiato gets the snap, play action, backs up in the pocket, throws downfield, and Willis, his tight end, is there, and he gets slung down by Eldrick Griffin. When Willis is healthy, he's a good player. Him and Nicholas Vattiato have as good of a 1-2 kind of combination as you might see in Conference USA.
Yeah, overall, the number 2 receiver coming into the game today with 66 yards per game. They do have that quarterback wide receiver rhythm. It's nice.
That'd be a gain up to the 45-yard line. Easy math there. 20-yard gain for Vattiato. And Willis, 4 catches, 64 yards today. Snap to Vattiato on first down. He's going to break a Eldrick Griffin arm tackle and tripped up behind the line of scrimmage. Eldrick helped out on that play as Vattiato had to run up in the pocket, and he walks up a little bit gimpy, talking about Vattiato, the quarterback, as he was finally brought down by C.J. Bazell. Loss of 2, 2nd down and 12. Between the hash marks, the Blue Raiders will scrimmage, trailing 37-14. The clock ticking, 8:30 to play in the ball game. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Simon snaps the ball back to Vattiato, who will hand off to Cradle number 22. Breaks a couple of tackles. Undercut in Liberty territory at the 48-yard line by Charles Yates Jr. Transfer from Arizona, originally from Mobile, Alabama.
Cradle's got some really nice footwork when he has a chance to actually have some open space. He makes defenders miss and has good breakaway speed. We've seen glimpses of that today.
He certainly hits the ground running, even when he's not on the ground, when he kind of hurdles a guy. He picks up a lot of space when he falls back on the turf. 3rd and 3. Empty backfield. Snap to Vattiato. In the pocket, throws middle. Caught Willis again. Trying to avoid the official. The center judge was right in his way, but he makes the catch and runs it down to the 31-yard line. Pickup of 18 to Willis. Jerome Jolly on the tackle. I'd love to see a replay of that one again.
Liberty with the unofficial 12th defender on the field. A little help there from the stripes.
Nice catch by Holden Willis out of Greenback, Tennessee. All conference a year ago, and you can hear why as we talk about him. He's a good receiver. First down 10 from the Liberty 31. Flames up 37-14. Snap to Vattiato in the pocket. He will now escape out to the right 30. 25-20. He'll have the first down. That was a good read by Vattiato. Is good coverage downfield, and he took it upon himself.
Seems like some of that has been here today for Middle Tennessee. They've just hesitated on that. Maybe Vattiato has, but a nice read by him.
East Carolina transfer Taylor Jackson, who accumulated his 100th career tackle a couple of weeks ago, made the stop. First down 10 from the 21 for the Blue Raiders. Liberty leading 37-14, 6:30 left in the game. Vattiato under center, Cradle number 22 behind him. Snap to Vattiato, handoff to Cradle up the middle on the right hash. Flag is out. This one may be coming back. Official right by the play on the hash, and it's going to be a hold on the Blue Raiders.
Hold. Offense. Number 62. 10-yard penalty. First down.
That's our friend Simon Wilson again, who was gloating earlier in the game with a first down play. Offensive lineman had a penalty after that. Now he gets his second one. That is the 10th of the game for Middle Tennessee. That ties a season high. They also had 10 in a win over Kennesaw State a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, I think that was committed against Eli Hall. He was trying to encourage the referee to throw that flag, and he got it to the benefit of the Flames.
Eli Hall, transfer from Wake Forest, getting some playing time last week and today. First down 17, back at the 27. Snap to Vadiato. Pumps it once. Now will air it out near sideline. Coverage by Alex Oliver as both he and Miles Butler were jockeying for position down the near sideline. That's one thing to see. No PIs in this game, at least to my count. The Liberty's had a few stacked up the last couple of weeks that have cost them dearly.
The referees have let the cornerbacks and the wide receivers go at it a little bit today. There's been physical play on both sides of the ball.
6:03 left in the ball game. 37-14 Liberty. Second down and 17 from the Flames 28. Vadiato gets the snap, backs up on the hash, runs up the middle. 30, 25-20 flag is out. This one will be coming back.
Yeah, there's these offensive linemen are jumping, trying to spring Vadiato out for the run here, and they're getting called back on some of these rushes.
Offense, number 62. 10-yard penalty, first down.
So another penalty. What do you see, Tyler?
There's a little bit more of a steady drizzle going on. Obviously, it's late in the game, so not matter, but a little more of a steady drizzle. I think some weather's coming in.
Sideline report brought to you by Carter Bank. Tyler Turner, former Liberty defensive lineman, down there with us today. He'll make the trip to UMass next week with us for a noon kick up in Amherst. Second down and 27 at the 38 now of the Flames. Liberty up 37-14, 5:30 left and ticking in the ball game. Shotgun Vadiato spirals back, steps up in the pocket, rifles on the right side, and catch made going out of bounds around the 32-yard line by Javonte Sherman, who had only 2 catches coming into today. That is his third catch of the ball game.
Sherman's had a nice game today. He's moved himself up the yardage charts for sure.
Vadiato 22 of 32 today, a couple of touchdowns, 250 yards passing. Third down and 20. They picked up 7 on that previous play. They snap it from the 31 here of the Flames. Empty backfield again for Vadiato. 4-man rush. There's the snap. Vadiato throws over the middle, incomplete. Couple of defenders out there. Vadiato yelling at somebody that'll listen to him. I don't know if it's to his own team or not. Yeah. Mitchell Howell was the intended target. Jabin Ford, backup defensive back, was out there on that play.
Definitely some miscommunication there. Vadiato almost ran 5-10 yards down to correct his wide receivers, tell them where they should have been for that pass.
All right, field goal time now for Zeke Rankin. And this is going to be 49 yards in his career. 40-49. He's 5 of 11. His career long is 49. And this one is going to be good as he kicks it up. And good. So our new score, 37-17 Liberty, 4:47 left in the ball game. We'll take a timeout as you hear this from Van Wagner.
The Good Feet Store is a proud supporter of Liberty Flames Athletics.
Yeah, he's warming
The
up
arch
down here.
support
I was actually
specialists
going to
at the
mention.
Good Feet Store offer customized arch support options to help with foot, knee, and back pain. Every Good Feet location offers arch support in a range of styles and sizes. The Good Feet Store is located at Ward's Crossing in Lynchburg and online at goodfeet.com. Thank you to the Good Feet Store in Lynchburg for supporting the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Thank you, Haley's Appliance and Haley's Outdoor in Lynchburg, for being a proud sponsor of the Liberty Flames Sports Network. Haley's Appliance offers major brands of appliances and outdoor equipment, including Husqvarna Power Products. They also provide delivery and service for all of the products they sell. Haley's has 2 store locations in Lynchburg, Haley's Appliance on Fort Avenue, and Haley's Outdoor at 55 Hicks Road. They can be reached at haleys.com.
Liberty Flames football on WRVL Lynchburg, WBOP Buffalo Gap, WVRI Clifton Forge, WVTW HD3 Charlottesville, WKHK HD3 Richmond, WHRO HD3 Norfolk, WVRL Elizabeth City, WVRA Enfield Rocky Mount, WVRD Zebulon, WVRH Norlina, WVRP Roanoke Rapids.
Ironclad Coffee Roasters and Baking Company is a proud underwriting partner of the Liberty Flame Sports Network from Van Wagner. With cafes in the Richmond area and Richmond International Airport, Ironclad Coffees offers specialty coffees from around the world, including the House of User Blend and Steam Engine Blend. Ironclad Coffee also offers bakery items such as muffins, sticky buns, and more. For more information on Ironclad Coffee Roasters and Baking Company, you can visit ironcladcoffee.com.
.447 left, 37-17 Liberty. Field goal of 48 yards for Zeke Rankin. You know, on the way to the stadium today, we stopped at a really good coffee shop, got some bagels and some food, and we got a great sponsor, Ironclad Coffee. They've been around for a couple of years. They originated Richmond Airport area, if I'm right, and now they're making their way to Lynchburg, right?
Go to Candler Station, opening here shortly.
Onside kick, and it's recovered by the Flames at the 44-yard line. Kylan Austin with the recovery, and Liberty with 4:46 left. And not just coffee, but good bakery items as well, right?
Absolutely, yeah. They're going to be a great addition to the community. Excited to have them here.
They got cookies?
They have everything.
They will.
Yeah.
They will. Okay.
Please reset the game clock to 4 minutes.
We'll have to check them out. Slated to open when?
I believe next month.
Okay. All right. Flames come out at the 40 for the Blue Raiders, and new quarterback Ryan Berger, 6'4", 205, sophomore, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, transferred in from Appalachian State. Gets his second game played this season, gets the snap, hands off to James Joyner, and he'll push the pile to the 38, gain of about 5 for James Joyner. No Billy Lucas today. We understand he's out there, but haven't seen Billy in the game. Jared Douglas on the tackle. But Ryan Berger played in the Campbell game in week 1. Last year won the starting job at Appalachian State. Broke his finger in the first game against Old Dominion. And that's when Joey Aguilar really took off for the Mountaineers. Joey's still the quarterback for Appalachian State, who played at Coastal on Thursday. Second down 5. Berger hands off to James Joyner. Around the right side, slung down by Xavier Williams at the 35-yard line.
Great opportunity for these guys to get some game experience. They obviously have tons of practice experience together, but it's a little nuances that you want to see these players that don't get as much time be able to put together the handoffs, the snaps, just some of the timing routes, that kind of thing.
Ryan Berger in that game against Campbell, 2 of 3 passing, 12 yards, had 1 carry, a 6-yard touchdown run against the Camels. Also in at one wide receiver, John Montero, freshman from Randolph, Mass. Third down to handoff. It's going to be to Joyner again. Keeps that ball protected. I mean, James Joyner, you talk about a guy that's built to be a running back. You see number 3 in a uniform, biceps just bulging underneath his jersey. You could see it right there when he hung onto that football for a first down. And also coming in now to get a little action, Von Blue, and also true freshman Caden Williams, who's out of Calhoun, Georgia. Where's number 23? Berger, the quarterback now, gets the snap. Hands off to Williams, right up the gut. He picks up about 4 on the play.
You know the snap's a little high when 6'4" Berger has to jump a little bit for it.
Ryan Berger also, his family is in the McDonald's business. Can't really make this up. It's like I wouldn't tell you that if it wasn't true. I found that out during the summer. We did a little interview with Ryan during media day, and he's got his dad and his uncle. They're in the QSR is what it's called, quick service restaurant. That's what the short term is for those commercial burger joints. Hand off to Williams, a little zone stretch play. Down to the 22-yard line, picks up 4 to be third down. Liberty now 2 minutes away from bowl eligibility. We've got a audio clip ready. We're not going to fire it yet, even though you feel pretty good with Liberty up 37-17. And there is a timeout on the field. And we'll squeeze in one more break for our great sponsors down the line on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Jason Porter with Legacy Realty and Development is a proud underwriting supporter of Liberty Athletics and the Liberty Flames Sports Network. Jason and his team provide buyers and sellers with their expertise in residential, commercial, investment, and church real estate. Jason can be reached by phone at 434-258-8827 or by email at jasonporterrealestate@gmail.com. The Liberty Flames Sports Network thanks Jason Porter with Legacy Realty and Development for his support.
This broadcast of Liberty Flames Athletics is brought to you through underwriting support from Larry's Tire and Auto Repair. They offer complete auto service, including tires, preventive maintenance, and more. Larry's Tire carries all major brands and is open from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. Larry's Tire has 2 locations in Lynchburg and at Able Tire in Concord, and a new service center coming soon in Forest. More information on Larry's Tire is available at larrystireservice.com.
Carl Miller Realty is a proud underwriting partner of the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner. The Carl Miller Realty team helps simplify the process of buying or selling residential and investment property. The Carl Miller team helps clients make informed housing decisions and offer support throughout the entire buying or selling process. Carl Miller and his team can be reached at carlmillerrealty.com.
(37-17) Liberty, 2 minutes away from bowl eligibility. Would be their 6th straight bowl. How about that? Win or lose? Like, first year bowl eligibility 2019. Let's kind of just recap. I mean, Liberty feels pretty good right now by 22 minutes left. Cure Bowl, Georgia Southern. I mean, just winning that bowl was tremendous. The second year, the most exciting bowl Liberty has been in Orlando again during the COVID season, beating Coastal Carolina in overtime. And then the third year in a row, Lending Tree Bowl, ran roughshod over Eastern Michigan, and fourth bowl in a row did not quite go as what they wanted against Toledo in the Boca Raton Bowl. And then last year, the Fiesta Bowl. 3rd down and 4 for Liberty. Out of the 2-minute timeout, Berger, play action, rolls right, throws right, caught by Von Blue. First down for Liberty. Down to the 17-yard line. Von Blue with the catch. Marvay Myers had the stop, and that's just about going to do it. Middle Tennessee can stop the clock one time, and they kept Von Blue in bounds.
Yeah, Von Blue went down in bounds intentionally. Nice play by him.
1:40 left, clock ticking. Caden Williams remains the tailback, double tight end. Snap to Berger. Option play. Pitch to Blue, left side. Bobbled it a bit. Secured it. He's at the 10. He stays in bounds. Good job by Von Bond to stay in bounds, run that clock. Picks up about 6. John House on the coverage. 37-17 Liberty. 1:18 left in the game. Hey, great heads-up play, just stay in bounds. We keep saying it, but just smart play.
It's smart football.
And now Liberty will get in victory formation. They'll have to snap it probably 2 more times. Berger under center, takes the snap, takes it to a knee. And now I think it's time to celebrate. We got a couple of sound clips. Jason Prill back in the studio with 50 seconds left. Liberty's up 37-17. Let's go ahead and play it, Jason, for the fans.
Like I said earlier, those are just checkpoints. That's right. Coach Corn? It's just a checkpoint. It's just a checkpoint.
All right, there's the first one. Checkpoint is going to be bowl eligibility. With 30 seconds left, this will be the final snap of the game. Berger under center on third down, takes it to a knee, and that's the ball game. Let's hear number 2. Let's go.
It's just a checkpoint. It's just a checkpoint. Hey, it's just a checkpoint. It's just a checkpoint.
And those are from last year, obviously, in Liberty's undefeated regular seasons. They got bowl eligible. Liberty for the 6th straight season, bowl eligible once again. Final for Murfreesboro, Middle Tennessee. Liberty 37 and the Blue Raiders 17. Liberty with the win, now 6-2, bowl eligible, 4-2 in Conference USA, vying for that trip to another Conference USA championship, doing their part here today. They still have to be friends, at least fans for the meantime, of Jacksonville State. Middle Tennessee falling to 3-7, 2-4 in Conference USA. We'll take a timeout. When we come back, Jason Prill and Jason Porter will recap just this game and kind of how it unfolded. They'll talk about a few plays and break down, as we always do in that first segment, and then we'll break down the booth. And I'm going to head downstairs to get a few interviews. But before I do, the Flames are still on the field. They're going to hear from head coach Jamie Chadwell and enjoy this flight home back to Lynchburg as the Middle Tennessee team is doing their traditional, as most teams do. Now Liberty does, the alma mater, which I really like it. Absolutely. With their dance team. They're over by their band. Win, lose, or draw. I think it's a good tradition for fans. I know some teams even bring a Bluetooth speaker on the road and do it. No band here today, but maybe we'll start that down the road. But Jason, a big-time win for Liberty. Led at halftime by a score of 27-7 and really ran the football hard today. 500 yards before we get this out. 500 yards, that's the second highest total yardage on the year. They rushed for a season-high 339 yards, 31 first downs, 136 yards by Quentin Cooley. Good job throwing the football by Caden Salter, 11-15, 2 touchdowns. Juju Gray with a couple of scores, but a really nice win for the Flames.
Yeah, dominant performance really on both sides of the ball today for Liberty. It's exactly what they needed to kind of come back here and reestablish themselves. But they reestablished some dominance, and I think got a lot of confidence going into next week.
And the checkpoint number 1 is secure. Liberty now bowl eligible, and they still continue to fight for that potential berth in the Conference USA Championship. 37-17 Liberty. All right, the postgame show is going to go like this. Jason Prill, Jason Porter will recap the game in our next segment. And then as soon as we get the interviews from down below, we'll immediately send those to the studio, and we'll shuffle our postgame up a bit. You'll still hear radio highlights. You'll still get a full scoreboard hit, but we're going to try to get the audio sooner than later in the postgame. For those fans that may not be here today, they're just kind of moseying around Wards Road, getting a bite to eat, maybe shopping somewhere. We'll get that for you a little bit earlier than what we typically do. And now the Flames going down the line with all the fans that made their way. As you typically see Liberty down the student section, they give the high fives. They're doing the same thing with all the fans here today. 37-17. Should have gotten a picture of the scoreboard. They turned it off really quick. That usually happens when you lose at home. All right. I'm going to head downstairs. Jason and Jason will have you next on Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Lynchburg Nissan has been a proud supporter of Liberty University and an underwriting partner with The Journey. Lynchburg Nissan is thankful for the community support for over 27 years and is committed to supporting community organizations like the Salvation Army. They offer new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Information for Lynchburg Nissan is available at Lynchburg